9 Plus Us presents the Baseball Together podcast with your hosts, Blackjack Brad and Kansas City Little Big Briggy Blue Eyes. And now, Baseball Together. Welcome to this week's episode of the Baseball Together podcast, Baseball Family. I'm Brig. I got Brad right over there, and we got the whole family here with us tonight. We're very, very excited. We are bringing you the first ever Baseball Together fantasy baseball draft. It's happening right now. None of us are going to pick Fernando Tatis Jr., hopefully, because he broke his freaking wrist. And we're excited that we waited till today to do it instead of last week like we were going to. We all woke up this morning to hear about car accidents and broken wrists, and it was just bonkers. So with the hot stove no longer lukewarm and having heated up everywhere except for Luke Voigt's phone, we're trying to figure out exactly who we're going to have on our fantasy team. And you're going to get a chance to join the fun with us today. So thanks for joining us. Let's go around the horn and introduce everybody and make sure that everybody listening and watching knows who you are. Zip, why don't you go first?
All right. Hey, I'm Zip. I'm the host of the No Redeeming Qualities podcast. I think I'm the only one here that has a non-sports podcast, correct?
I think so.
So far, yeah.
So far, yeah. So,
Yeah.
and I am the
except for the
resident
HSL, don't
Astros
forget.
fan, so all of you probably hate me. I don't know any of you. Most like six of us are just different versions of the same person as well. Anyway,
That's awesome.
I
Thanks
know
for being here, Zip. We're glad
Thank
you're
you.
here. John, go next.
I am John Mullins, a.k.a. Johnny Bobble, a.k.a. John the Bear, and you're one of your newest hosts of the District edition of the Baseball Together podcast.
That's right. We're excited to have you here, giving you all your Washington Nationals shenanigans. Let's
His
just call it
pod,
what
his
it
first
is.
pod, his first pod dropped today as well, Monday.
All
So
right.
it
I'll
is there.
check
It
that
is
out.
out.
Very cool. We can all rag on it a little bit. It'll be awesome. So, but support him however you want, and you know how the drill works. Okay, Jewel, you're up.
Hey guys, Ballboy here, Ballboy Blog, checking in. Co-star to Brad's amazing stardom of the Seattle Baseball Together pod. I'm just second fiddle there. Excited to be here. Just happy to be here. Y'all know why I'm here.
Facts, Jewel. Facts. Jason, you're up.
Hey, I'm Jason D'Agostino. I am co-host of the Philly Baseball Together podcast, co-host of the Not Another Sports podcast, and every Wednesday with Brad, we do the pop punk cast. I got rolling and lost my way.
I can't get it right when we're recording, much less when I'm not.
Tori, you're up.
All right. Hey, I'm Tori. I'm the co-host of the Philadelphia Baseball Together podcast. Also, still waiting for the Phillies to make a big impact move this offseason. They've got a couple of, relievers.
More of the
but
same.
I know. I mean, come on. Where's the Bryant? Where's the Castellaneta? Whatever the heck his name is. I don't know. Anyway, I'm here to have some fun, play some fantasy baseball, though.
Very cool. Thanks for joining us, Denise.
Hey, this is Denise, and I am the host of the Baseball Together Chicago North podcast. Make sure you stay on the north side. And this is probably my first baseball fantasy draft. I play a lot of football fantasy, but these guys roped me into baseball this year, so I'm happy to join.
Fantasy
Welcome.
baseball is way better.
Hold on. Well, just so everybody listening at home knows, Brad has done some fantasy work in the past. This is my first and only family-friendly fantasy experience. So I'm really excited to do something that I can talk about that is also considered a fantasy. It's very cool. It has to do with our favorite topic is baseball, and we're going to get into it right freaking now. We have 45 seconds, Brad. Do you want to say anything?
Well, I just have to say I'm thankful to the computer for giving me the first pick of the draft. I don't know how that happened. Somehow it
Funny how
always
that
happens
worked,
when I'm
huh?
the commissioner. I don't know. I was actually quite upset, I'll be honest with you guys. I didn't want the first pick because I know that looks nefarious, but it was truly randomized. I did not pick the order, so I'm gonna have
it's
the
such a
first pick
burden.
here. It is.
You're
It is
lucky this
it
is
a true
family
burden.
friendly because I think Denise would be
Heavy is
flipping
the
you
head that
burger
wears
right
the
now.
crown.
Pick the order. Didn't pick the order.
Honestly, the first
Famous
pick isn't
commissioner.
always the greatest because it's like you might get like one of the top players, but then you got to sit there for
Yeah,
almost an
you
entire round and another entire round to come
Yeah,
back.
I'm sitting at the 8-9 connector
Yeah.
here.
I'd
There
like
we
to
go.
get like 3, 4, 5.
I flipped
That's
the coin.
awesome.
Oh, I'm up. All right. Okay,
You're up.
with the number 1 pick of the 2022 Baseball Together Fantasy Baseball Draft, I'm going to take Juan Soto.
No! You have the sound. Is it the sound when you do it?
What?
Shark, doo, 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 baby shark. Doo, doo,
Full
doo, doo,
disclosure, I told Brad and Tori I was going to take Juan Soto just to annoy Jonathan because he's my friend.
Wait, we do 16 rounds of this?
This draft's officially over.
Welcome to the party, Zip.
Good God.
Should we tell the viewer listeners out there how many of us actually prepared for this draft?
I didn't
Yeah.
do anything. I don't even
think
really know
anybody
how
did.
this works, honestly. Like, I'm just like, I don't know.
You're just throwing darts at a board.
I mean, I get. Like, I'm
Charlie's
gonna
up,
pick
by the
good
way.
players, but I don't
All
know
right,
how it
with
works.
the second pick in the draft, the Harrisburg Charlies select Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Ooh.
Nice.
I admit, the guy who I thought was going to go first overall hasn't gone in the first 2.
Who's under fire? Who's up?
That's Denise.
Denise, are you under fire?
I think she's frozen.
She looks
Uh-oh.
pretty frozen.
Or she's
Yeah.
thinking really hard about this pick.
Super concentrated. Like, damn, girl,
Deep in
blink.
thought. Man,
Denise has put more time and effort into this than anybody else.
She's
Very
going to
concerned
heal on
about
us
what's
and take
going
the
on.
entire 90 seconds.
She
did
said she was
say
going
to.
would
There
do
she
There
that.
you go.
There she
I'm
is.
having. I'm sorry. I'm having horrible connection. I keep clocking about every 10 seconds. But I just took Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, man.
Showtime.
rigor mortis.
I don't know how to do this.
You hit the little button that says draft.
That name's going to crack me up all night.
I think
Thank
everybody
you.
knows who Briggs taking here, right?
You
I
sure?
would think so.
Uh,
I feel like he's searching, which that's not a good thing.
I'm unsure.
Brigger Mortis selects Mookie Betts.
That's an upset. That's an upset.
That is an upset.
I did not expect that one.
Way
Hmm,
out in right field.
Shocked.
man. Well, then, I'm going to draft now because it is my turn. And I'm going to go with Garrett Cole.
You would.
I would. you got
Y'all
to
thought
go
I
with
would.
you got to go with the top flight pitcher, off the bat.
All right. Now it's down to the Chupacabras here. And I'm going to go with my favorite fantasy baseball player in Jose Ramirez.
Ooh.
I had him last
Solid
year.
pick.
Solid.
I love him. I have him every year.
How do I pick? Do I just click the guy?
You just click the
Should
guy.
say draft
Basically.
next to his name.
It should say draft. Yeah.
Ringo.
Do I not have the box open up all the way? Hold on.
I didn't either, Zip. I had to load it up. That's why y'all thought I was searching.
Hmm.
I was
Hey,
like,
I'm on the clock.
Join the
Hey,
draft.
How do
I
I?
didn't see the banner.
I don't know how to like.
All right, and I'm
Oh.
taking Max Scherzer.
Dang.
How dare you?
Old
I didn't mean to.
heterochrome.
I don't know how to. Oh,
Oh no,
I
you
need-
weren't up. It was Jason.
Pitching,
okay,
man.
okay. Here we go.
Pitching.
I'm sorry. I'm totally. I'm jumping the gun here. I was sitting. The button didn't say draft because it wasn't my turn, and I thought it was, and I was like, "Wow, I am failing at this horribly."
Jason Scherzer was in my queue.
I just learned you could do that.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
It's
with
absolutely
the eighth
pointless.
pick of the first Baseball Together podcast draft, I am taking the 2017 American League Most Valuable Player, Jose Altuve.
Boo.
Take it.
Boo.
But I'm throwing a little plot twist here because I got the next pick. So with the ninth pick, I'm taking the runner-up for the 2017 American League Most Valuable Player, Aaron Judge.
Oh, good choice. Supported begrudgingly.
Little yin and yang there,
Too many Yankees.
While Jason thinks, I want to know everybody's thoughts real quick, one at a time, on the Matt Olson trade to the Braves. While
Shocked.
Jason is so deep in thought.
It really seemed. I saw something online that said that the Braves fought harder for the chop than they did for Freddie Freeman, which is really true.
I posted that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, come
Yeah.
on, come on. I mean, and it's very possible, of course, that they could keep everybody with the DH and everything. They can have Chapman, they can have Freeman also. But what I think it really came down to, I guess, they just didn't want to offer Freeman the money. But come on, they just won the World Series. They
And
have the money.
Ozuna, they still have Ozuna coming back too. So DH
know.
is kind of full.
My biggest issue with it is it's going to change the entire market for Freddie Freeman. He's now going to come under value that he would have previously. So he's worth less now suddenly, and that's terrible.
But have they said did the Braves even offer him anything? And if they did they say what it was?
I heard that they didn't even offer him anything, that they, didn't really have many talks with him. I could be wrong, though.
Yeah.
I'm sure they did, but
I was letting you guys talk.
It was great.
I took Mike
Go ahead,
Trout.
Jason. Oh, Mike Trout, solid pick.
Ooh.
Surprised he dropped that far, but I guess
Me too.
It was down
out of
between
sight,
him
out of
and
mind
another
last year.
great outfielder.
Mookie Betts is already gone.
I knew who the other one you were thinking about was.
I'm sure you and Jonathan and Brad and everyone else knew who I was thinking of. So
I do, yeah.
Yeah, he visits Utah a lot.
And I think I'm going to go with the reigning National League MVP, two-time MVP, my man, Bryce Harper.
That's him. There he is.
I was so close. I had the next pick, and I was taking him.
I figured it'd be too stereotypical for the Phillies fan to take him. So that's why I went with
Nope.
Trout.
Nope. All right, well, then I'm going to take Trey Turner. I love that guy.
Yeah.
And I don't have to hate him anymore since now that he's not a National anymore.
Oh,
Sorry, Nationals fans.
Mortis.
Anybody want to talk about the car accident that Pete Alonso was in while we wait?
Oh, that was crazy.
Yeah, that looked bad.
That looked real bad. But
So
again,
for
these
anybody
guys need
listening-
drivers.
So for anybody listening who doesn't know, Pete Alonso was in a car accident, rolled 3 times, he got T-boned at a somebody ran
T-boned.
a stoplight,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, ran a
He
red
rolled-
light and T-boned him.
Said that he's going to practice tomorrow, though, practice on Tuesday, which, man, that's crazy to me that he feels well enough after that to even say that. But I'm sure he'll be feeling it tomorrow and might be saying something else.
Hey, Brig,
that.
you're on the clock.
Yeah. I'm going to draft
Okay.
Jacob deGrom.
God bless.
You guys are killing me. All right, well, I'm going to take the first free agent out there, and I'm just going to take Freddie Freeman.
Ah.
I just put him in my queue.
He's going to get signed.
He
I'm
is.
gonna take him.
I bet it'll be within the next
He's gonna
couple
get
days.
signed.
Yeah.
Well, apparently the
Who
Dodgers
signed-
were going hard for him.
Who signs first at which corner, Chris Bryant or Freddie Freeman?
Freeman.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Bryant because I think Freeman market has to heat up a bit.
Has to kind of reheat.
I
Well,
think
who-
everybody
is-
knows that they want him or not, and now they don't have to pay as much for him. I think it'll
Who's
go
Freddie
fast.
Freeman's agent? Does anybody know off the top of their head? Because I feel like that's going to be significant.
He's
Is he a
got the
Boris?
same agent as Kyle Schwarber. It's the sports marketing group.
So it's
Him
not
and Schwarber
Boris
have the
because
same-
KB is a Boris guy. So that's why I think
Yeah.
It's
he's
not
going to be a long
Boris.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's got the same agent that Kyle Schwarber's got.
Excel Sports Management.
There you
That's
go.
it.
Yeah, so that's why I think Freeman's going to go first because Chris Bryant, like Boris, doesn't care. He's like, just wait till the last day. You don't need training camp. Wait till
You're a
the highest
position
offer
player.
comes in and then go. And
All
just
right,
wait it
and
out.
Corbin Burns is off the board.
Nice pick.
Nice.
Nice.
Very good. I'm going to go with the Mariners ace, Robbie
No,
Ray.
you're taking the tight pants.
Tight pants. He's got his tight pants on. And then I'm going to go against my religion, and I'm going to draft Kyle Tucker,
Oh.
Ooh.
the accountant himself.
Man.
Yep.
Hmm.
All right, Jonathan, you're up again.
And we will take pitchers back to back. And Walker Bueller, welcome to the Charlies.
Nice.
Guys, man. Every time I put somebody in my queue, somebody takes them.
Just save yourself the trouble and don't put him in your queue, Denise.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
I'm queuing them up left and right.
You also don't know what you're doing. You're a Yankee.
Yeah,
fan.
exactly. Yeah, you right.
True reflection. I mean, that's pretty sure that's what the Yankees are doing right now too. In free agency and trades are like,
Yeah, I'm telling you, I said it a couple months ago.
Cute.
Brian Cashman, it's just collecting baseball cards for him at this point. Like he's like, what deal can I do? He's playing Monopoly basically.
I think he's
he's
paralyzed
like-
by fear, honestly. He's too scared to make a move to even make
He's
one.
been haunted by Steinbrenner's ghost, I guess.
Did you
know,
say
George
Steinbrenner's
Steinbrenner still
gross
has people under
ghost?
contract. Huh?
No, I was saying, did you say Steinbrenner's gross ghost? It sounded like you said that.
Yeah. I misspoke on ghost.
Oh,
But yes, it would be gross at this point.
yeah.
Under fire.
Under fire,
Denise, you
making a
got
decision.
10 seconds.
I know.
While Denise is making her decision, we have the potential of the Ghost Runner returning in extra innings.
I did hear
know.
about that.
Wait,
All
what?
right,
Thumbs
I
down
took
and down.
Philly's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Ooh.
2 Phillies off the board.
He had a down year, but everybody's saying that he's going to bounce back. The peripherals looked great.
They always say they'll bounce back.
They
I
always
just
do.
didn't want to
And they
take the
never
Milwaukee
do.
pitcher that was ranked higher than him. So
Ghost Runner would have been a good team
Because
name.
he was a Brewer.
because he's a Brewer.
Ghost
That's
Runner
not
would
a
have been a
hometown
good
bias.
team name.
That's a good team name.
This is a good team name.
It's not too late to
Okay.
change team names, folks.
20th overall pick right here. I'm going to pick up a shortstop. It's going to be a little bit of a hot take pickup. We draft Wander Franco.
Yeah, I was. I almost took
Solid
him.
pick.
I was tossed between getting him or trying to get a pitcher, and I figured I'd pick up some.
Thank you for making a wonderful choice, Denise.
So back in 2019, the Phillies had a choice between Harper and Machado. They went with Harper. I'm going to go with Manny Machado right now.
Dang it.
Sorry.
Another
Jason,
thing, Philly Blue.
beside himself
And guys,
with that
it's
selection.
it's a really long season, right? It's a really long season. 162 games. It's a long fantasy baseball season. There's going to be ebbs and flows. There's going to be injuries at different points. But there's also going to be guys that return from their injuries
Oh,
and are
Oh,
MVP
boy.
caliber players. And when you can get a value in the 3rd round of El
Ugh.
Nino
doing it?
himself,
are you
you
doing it?
get El Nino himself.
That was my
yeah.
next pick.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah,
See, I don't know. I
You
don't know.
guys were all waiting.
I think that was too early. I don't know.
Yeah.
I would have waited. Yeah.
Well, obviously it wasn't because he took him.
Yeah.
Well,
The value is set
Bold
by,
pick.
set by the
It's
market,
a very
right?
bold pick.
It is bold.
Now I got to figure
I'm
out who
taking
I'm actually
Brandon
going to have
Woodruff.
play shortstop now.
Brandon Woodruff.
all right. I am taking Jordan Alvarez.
Oh, man.
Solid pick.
And then
Yeah.
let's see. I got this other one.
So, is there anything to that Donaldson talk about still not liking Garrett Cole?
They made up today.
Did they make up? They kissed and made up?
Yeah, they kissed and made up. It was on Twitter.
Okay. All
It was a
right.
big
Very
old
good.
fat smooch.
Okay. I didn't see that. I just knew,
I'm
I
going to
just
take
remembered-
Shade Bieber just so I have a guardian on my team.
Oh, you
and
would.
the Biebs.
Yes.
We can select minor league players.
Hopefully he doesn't break COVID protocols this year.
Oh, yes.
Fantastic.
I am going to take Bo Bichette.
No,
Oh,
I was
Go
going
the
to pick.
flow.
You jerk.
That was my next pick.
The wiffle ball playing in the offseason Bo Bichette.
Yeah, it's better than riding motorcycles.
You're right.
Hey,
Yeah.
I know.
hey. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna take. I'm gonna play a little risky business here, and he looks healthy. He looks good. He's hitting dingers. I'm gonna stick with the juniors. Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ooh. Have a
Solid
great
pick. Now that was a solid pick.
He's going to have a
Feels literally
great
like
year.
going to be playing
Yeah.
with minor league
He
players
is.
in the first 100 games.
I'm going to go. Now they say he's injured, but I don't know. I'm going for him anyway. I'm going to shore up the pitching staff and go with Zach Wheeler.
Oh,
Wheeler. Rigor mortis.
Okay. I have to go with. I got to shore up some starting pitching as well, and this guy's dangerous. He's exciting, and he's young. I'm gonna go with Julio Arias.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I'm going to get one of my corner players here. Since I got one corner, I'm going to go for the other corner. I'm going to take me some Rafael Devers.
No!
Cabbage
I was
sack.
almost gonna pick him.
He wasn't going to get to you, Brig, because I was taking him next.
He wasn't going to get past him. If Denise didn't take him, he wasn't getting past me.
Because I almost picked him instead of Julio.
I almost picked Wander Franco instead of Nola.
Yeah.
So paybacks.
All right.
Right.
You're
Fine.
up, John.
Well, I might as well just go ahead and take the best third baseman in baseball.
No.
Give me Nolan Arenado.
No, let me do that.
He was my other choice, but
All
I got to
right.
go with my Red Sox.
Okay, I'm up. The Manitoba Man Clowns.
Why is it
Select.
always that Cubs fans are also Red Sox fans? Like, that's a very high correlation.
Matt Olson.
Ooh.
And then immediately after, I'll take Ozzy Albies.
Nice.
I'm
We're
really
so
glad
upset.
you took Albies because I was having a tough time not taking him. So I'm just going to go ahead and shore up the three-headed monster of a pitching staff, and I'll take Lucas Giolito
Oh.
from the best side of Chicago.
Oh.
Giolito also wears tight pants.
Denise has left the chat.
You can say she's under fire right now.
Oh.
Isn't it against the law for you to take a White Sox anyway, Denise?
Isn't it what?
Against the law for you to pick a White Sox in a fantasy draft anyway?
Yes, it is. And I get that from my dad when we would do fantasy football as Bears fans. My dad would never take a Packer. Let's see.
I mean, I tend not to take any Yankees just because I want quality players on my team.
Real quick, you guys.
I'm going to go ahead and
Go ahead.
fill in my shortstop here. Man, I think I'm going to take Xander Bogaerts.
Wow.
All right. Brigger Mortis. I can't get enough of that name, Brig. Brigger Mortis.
Oh, it's
Thank-
tremendous.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's everybody think has been the biggest move so far that we've seen? I mean, it's been pretty slow. It's not like what it was before the CBA expired, but today we saw more than we saw, over the weekend.
I might be biased here, but I'm pretty big fan of that Eugenio Suarez trade and the Winker to Seattle deal.
Well, especially since they got rid of Justin Dunn and Jake Fraley for him.
Yeah, that's the biggest part I'm most excited
Those two
about.
alone. Like
the
Fraley's
biggest part.
fine, but he is the definition of streaky, and Dunn, that's
done.
fine. Yeah,
I
I just
think
need
like
to get to Sheffield now.
we knew Oakland was shopping Olsen, right? But what
Yeah,
Atlanta gave up for him, holy cow. Like Oakland got a haul.
Oakland got made out real good from that trade.
yep.
I mean,
Okay, I'll
they've
pick,
done well.
Cody Bellinger. We select Cody Bellinger.
Belly.
That was really hard. Okay.
Who has a better season, Belly or Yelly?
I don't know.
No,
After
no.
last year, that's kind of a crapshoot with both of them.
That's true.
Neither one of them were good.
So while nuclear power is on the clock and doing their thing, I got to say that I am stoked about the Gary Sanchez and whoever else was involved.
Mm-mm.
Gio Urshela?
Urshela
He went
and,
too, yeah.
And Josh Donaldson comes to New York. Yes.
Please do tell how upset you are that Sanchez is gone.
Oh, I'm heartbroken. I was
I
was-
LOL'd. when that
I
happened.
was weeping into my cups.
And the Twins are already
Lee.
saying that he's going to be used behind the plate.
Yeah, I know, of course they are. Why do they keep him at the DH? Stupid.
Well, now the Cubs fans are panicking that because we haven't signed Contreras to an extension yet, that since Yankees got rid of Gary Sanchez, that Wilson's going
Joel,
to
you're on the
go to,
clock.
they're going to trade him to the
Oh.
Yankees.
Well, that would be about the greatest thing I ever saw.
So he came back to me. He came around. I've been a big fan of this guy, and I think he has another MVP season. And I'll take Marcus Simeon, the second highest paid player for the Rangers.
There you go.
The one who will probably return more value this season too. Just saying.
He was up next on my radar.
Jason is on the clock.
I am. I'm going to take Max Fried.
God dang it.
Way to hold it back.
Way to go, bud.
Yeah.
You're doing
That was a
terrific.
really feels it.
To be fair, Brad has like one of the best sound effects for cursing, so I think you're going to be fine even if you do.
That wasn't cursing.
No,
that
you're
cursing?
fine.
If you
No,
do.
you're fine.
If you do.
Oh, I was
We're
like,
just-
I didn't curse.
We're celebrating your victory there, is what we're doing.
Yes.
I mean, if
Anyway.
you want someone to curse, we just got to get Brad talking about Babe Ruth.
Well, I was
And
going
that'll
to take
get-
Max Fried,
That'll get.
but
that'll
now
get Brig
I'm
going.
going to take
Babe
Tim
Ruth was a
Anderson.
bum.
Oh no,
no! You didn't
Tim Anderson.
man!
Babe Ruth
What?
would play A ball in today's game,
John knows what's up.
and he'd have trouble there.
They'd have to
Here's
go
the-
crying away from the hot
Baseball
dog
family
stand when
will
it's his
catch
turn
you
to bat.
next week.
Okay, well now I got to pick, and I've been caught with my pants down. Let's see.
Hey now.
I hate
There
when
are
that
worse
happens.
things.
Yeah.
So, is anybody else interested to see what Josh Donaldson looks like?
You know what?
in
Agent of
MVP?
Chaos. I'm taking Carlos Correa.
Ooh.
I could trade him later.
To who?
I just want to see the baby face Donaldson.
I do too. I'm excited.
I saw a picture. It looked like he still had his long hair though.
It's going to be as bad as Joey Gallo.
That was intense. I'm not gonna lie.
It can't be worse than
He's the ugliest
what
man
was
in
his name?
baseball at this point.
Who was the other guy the Yankees traded for last year? I had to shave, but nobody recognized him.
All Odor.
Odor, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He looks like a completely
Rodon
different
Odor.
person.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Yeah, nobody's gonna look that bad. All right, Jason is
Deep in
contemplating.
I am going to take
Don't
Corey
you do
Seager.
it.
Nope, I already got a shortstop. Hold on. Let me rethink this here.
Ruh-roh.
Not even paying attention to my own team.
Get after it, bud.
I'm going to take. I don't want to take him. He wrecks cars. That's so messed up.
Wasn't
But he
his
hits
fault.
dingers.
My goodness.
Probably shouldn't have a driver's license, but he hits dingers.
Yeah, I'll take Alonso because he does hit dingers. You talked me into it, Jonathan.
Dang it! I was gonna take the guy who hits dingers.
Dingers do count for points, FYI, everyone.
Yeah.
Say what?
Yeah, you
Rick,
heard
John,
me.
so you know, that's Fantasy 101. Dingers equal points.
Yeah.
I think
Next
me,
year, I'm
you, and
thinking
Tori
maybe
need to go
we'll-
to a Sens game.
I'll be there.
And you know what? I think we're talking about dingers, and there's one dinger that I really like. I like a good old Springer dinger.
Hey now.
Wow.
Solid.
Dang.
That's what she said.
I'm taking a bit of a surprise player that I liked him a lot, but he's stuck on a kind of a crappy team right now. But I'm taking Brian Reynolds from the Pirates.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
The first Pirate off the board.
He's not going to get any RBIs,
No.
but
Mm.
he other points for you. So Depending on how this season goes, guys, maybe next year when we play this, maybe it'll be like an anti-fantasy. So like you get points for strikeouts, pitchers get points for wild pitches, walks, things like that. We'll see.
Can we let that be the rule for me this year? Just me. Just kidding. Okay.
Probably go get the Yankees lineup then.
I just tee him up for you, don't I?
If you're gonna lob him softballs, he's gonna hit him out of the park, Brig.
No doubt. I don't.
You always have. That's always been like the thing. You just lob them up there, just like the Yankees pitching staff does.
Oh, I haven't seen the floater since Squiggy McGee.
That is the best baseball documentary ever. Best.
It's the best of both worlds.
Have you ever? I was gonna say, have you ever heated up the ice cubes? It's fantastic.
Hot ice.
Hot ice.
All right. We select to make Denise as happy as possible. The Schwarbs, Kyle Schwarber. Yes.
That's whose jersey I got on today.
Nice.
That's a tough pick.
All right.
I'm just gonna move him to the DH eventually.
Fill in my infield here, and I'm gonna. You know what, Brig? Since you took Kyle Schwarber, I'm gonna take DJ LeMahieu.
Solid. Thank you. In what role, though?
He's
I'm hoping they'll throw him into second. If not, I've got a utility guy, but
he's so good, though.
He's so good. He's like
the
best to have in a fantasy baseball team.
Yeah, he play all the time. Exactly.
Yeah, I'm still angry.
He was on my next.
Him,
he was my next guy.
I think I'm going to go with a guy who I think is going to have a rebound year. I'm going with Mr. Francisco Lindor.
Ooh.
Think he's going to boo fans this year?
Probably.
Okay, I'm gonna go with a Ranger. I don't know if I should be doing this, but I need a shortstop, so I'm going with Corey Seager. And then looks like I need to fill out some more pitching, so I'll go with Kevin Gossman.
Of the Blue Jays now.
Of the Blue Jays, who apparently are gonna make it to the World Series since they have Yusei Kikuchi. Good luck with that, but
we got tight pants.
Okay, I'll take tight pants over Kikuchi any day.
Tight pants.
Let's see here.
So, what else has gone on? I don't even remember it, like off the top of my head. DeGrom plans to opt out after this season.
Yeah,
I was reading that
Did
earlier.
we do two early projections?
Was that real that he's actually going to opt out?
That is real. I have it right here. Yeah.
Yeah, I read it too.
You know what? You can never have too many pitchers. Go ahead and give me the big dog, Josh Hader.
Mad Hatter.
Solid pick.
Hate that guy.
So good.
That's why I hate him.
Hate the player, not the game. But that flow, though, you can't hate that flow.
I wish DeGrom would grow his hair out again. Because he's like better without it.
He is better without it.
Maybe Syndergaard should try it.
Well, I think there's a few things Syndergaard needs to try before we get too far into it. But
how much did the Angels give him? Didn't he get like $25 million or something like that for 1 year?
Million. Yeah.
I mean, come
so.
on,
Yeah.
A whole lot of money. Because Joe Madden was not happy with the pitching last year. He said specifically, right? Like, I think it was right at the end of the season. He said, that's something we need to work on.
Wasn't it last year's draft that they literally took pitchers the entire draft?
They've done that several times. They did it in 16 too. They drafted Matt Thaiss first, and then pitchers the next like 5 rounds, and none of it's worked out. So I don't know what's going on over there.
All that talent there just going to waste.
But they still have Joe Adele, right?
They do. Honestly, there are a couple guys in their minor league system who might be better than Adele, but I don't know for sure. Some guys that I saw. Well, I know one of them got traded. Got traded to Jahmai Jones. Got traded to the Orioles. He was super good in the minors, but I guess there was something they didn't like that they saw from him. So he was really young.
I froze briefly, but I did take a Brewer. I took Freddie Peralta. I need some starting pitching.
Freddie.
Shocking. Are catchers like kickers in fantasy baseball?
Yes.
Kinda.
Everybody takes one in the last round.
Pretty much. You just kind of wait.
Basically, like Salvi Perez is the Justin Tucker of fantasy baseball.
There
And
you
after
go.
that, it's just like,
Yeah. You don't get points for framing. You don't get points for blocked balls, caught stealing, stuff like that. But for real, guys, I'm curious if anybody has a way too early projection for where DeGrom would sign next year.
Seattle. 2023.
Because that's the year the Mariners are going to win the World Series.
The other side of New York.
Yep. And
You still have Chris
the All-Star
Bryant.
games in Seattle.
Took KB because I had
He
to.
is-
Interesting.
DeGrom just looks like a Yankee.
He does now, doesn't he? He's been
Yeah.
literally grooming himself to be a Yankee for years now.
I mean, they'll pay him $50 million too to pitch with Garrett Cole.
I'd pay him $50 million out of my own money to pitch with my team. Jeez, who would?
Yep.
What do I need to
The thing
mortgage
is,
to get
though, he'll
Jacob
go
DeGrom on my
with-
pitching staff?
He'll pitch with Garrett Cole, and they'll still get knocked out in the first round.
Maybe a little early, but I just picked Chris Sale.
Ooh,
He came back strong
So-
last year. Yeah.
So, Brig, were you asking that question about catchers because you were thinking about taking Salvador Perez?
He was.
No, it was me. I was the one who asked.
Brad
I was
did.
legitimately curious. I was just looking down what I needed. I was like, is it too
Salvador
early to take
Perez is
catcher?
like
Most
it
likely.
for catchers.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Whoa,
saying.
whoa! Let's not talk about that. There's still Real Muto. You know.
I
Well, that's what he
I was
said.
trying to-
After
I
Perez,
was
there's
trying to throw you
nobody
guys off
else.
the scent. I was trying to throw you guys off the scent.
All right, I'm going
And
to
it
take
worked.
John's cousin, Cedric.
Ooh,
Hmm.
Nice.
Oh, that's a good pick.
That's a good pick. Yeah.
that's a
see.
tough pick though. Like Cedric Mullins was awesome in the minors, and then he had his first stint up, and it just wasn't very good. And then he sat in the minors for a minute, and then last year he just blew it up. But could be a
I'm
big
gonna
pick.
take Logan Webb.
Solid
He
pick.
came out of nowhere last year. Yeah, he was great.
And Josh Bell.
Oh,
Nice
pick.
All right.
I was
The
hoping
next
he
guy
would
to
sit
get
there
traded off the
undetected.
Washington Nationals.
That's exactly what it is. It's exactly who it is.
So, John, what do you think of the Nelson Cruz signing? Do you like that?
I like it because it gives them somebody else there. I mean, really, after Soto and Bale, there's literally
Not
nobody
a lot
else.
going on. Yeah.
No, so
And for 2 years.
yeah, the money's what I didn't like, but baseball's a little bit different than other sports. They just throw the money to everybody. $15 million for what? He's 41.
It's 42
42.
$15 million for a 42-year-old DH.
for 2 years. That's
I was really hoping that Zim would come back and play DH, but I think he's done. But I
I'm
will
gonna-
say this. I know you guys discussed this. As much as I love Ron Zimmerman, he is not a Hall of Famer.
Yep.
go ahead, Jason.
I'm going to shore up my outfield. I'm taking Christian Yelich.
You mean Pete Davidson?
He's got to bounce
That's-
back eventually.
That is a great clip for the record. So, yes.
He might not, Tori. I mean, think about Chris Davis.
It's
He never
true.
bounced back.
Yeah.
He forgot how to play baseball.
I at least
Yeah.
like Chris Davis when he was still hot
Who?
as a batter.
And I just shore up the infield here with former MVP Jose Abreu, the best player on the White Sox.
Dang it. Dang
Probably
it.
the best player in all of Chicago.
Ooh.
He's throwing
On the
some
better
shade.
team in Chicago.
He's going
The
nuts
one that will
here.
actually go to the playoffs.
Yeah. I'm going to shore up my outfield. I'm going to go with free agent for right now, but hopefully future Phillies left fielder Nick Castellanos.
Castellanos.
Yeah.
as Nick Castellanos hits a fly ball deep to left field.
I
Torrey
had
Nixon
such a
with his
good
next
intro
pick.
to take him, and I was going to say that.
I-
too.
You notice everyone's testing how family friendly Denise can stay.
Dude, I hope Castellanos goes and signs with the Cubs.
I loved him with the Cubs.
I love Castellanos. He was really good with the Cubs.
Yeah.
I thought he was a great fit there.
I just want to see him fight someone. Again.
He'll fight somebody anywhere he goes. Let's be honest. Brigger Mortis again.
Yeah, I
with the pick.
know.
Zip, how hopeful are you that Correa comes back?
Not.
No,
I mean, anything
optimistic.
can happen. Anything can happen, but I'm not anticipating that that's going to be the case.
Yeah. Do you think that'll be significant for the Astros? Because I feel like it'd be significant. Of course, I've been waiting for anybody who leaves to be significant for that team, right? But they just keep.
After how well last year went, no, I think the team might be able to keep it afloat without him.
Yeah.
Who drafted Sandy Alcantara? Sorry. However you say his name. Starting pitching is now full.
That's more than some of us can say.
Sorry, go ahead, Zip. What were you saying?
I don't even remember. No, I think I was just. It was like I kind of felt like last year was going to be like the last hurrah, but now I got a little bit more faith that there might be another year or two before it goes back to how it used. It goes back to how it used to be my whole life.
100 lost seasons.
It was. They wonder why they couldn't get anybody to go to the games.
I know it, and that's the
Like
way it is
getting
in
moved.
Seattle,
Like
too.
getting moved conferences was like being the kid in a divorce nobody wanted. Like that was what it felt like. Like they just like they're all so anal about history and the tradition, and they're just like, you know what? Never mind for them. Just move them. Just whatever.
I am going to field
perfect.
some outfielders. I think I'm going to start with I'm going to go with Mitch Haniger.
No! That was going to be my next pick.
Sorry about your luck.
I was going to
Denise
take
does not care about your kids. She does not care.
I wish stone cold.
I wish the Cubs had someone good I could take, though. To get
So
back
do
at it.
Oh my god.
Harrisburg Charlie's on the clock.
Yeah, Julie, you can always take Jay Hay. He's still out there.
Who?
Jason Hayward.
Let's go ahead and take
Play baseball.
Mr. Alex Verdugo.
All right, let's see. Do I dare go with a long shot?
I did. It's worth it.
Okay, I'm gonna go deep here. If it'll even let me. Let's see. It's probably gonna be towards the bottom. No, I don't think it's gonna let me take him because he hasn't made his. There he is. Nope, that's not him. That's not the right one.
Oh, I know who you're taking.
There he is.
Yeah,
Got
I
him.
do too.
Yep, we know who he's taking.
Julio Rodriguez.
I
Yep.
knew it.
President of the Julio Rodriguez fan club right here.
No one saw that happening.
You didn't 2 minutes ago.
Didn't see that one coming. Whoa.
And then with my next pick, I'm going to go with Liam Hendricks and his
Temper
owl
tantrums.
mouth. Yes.
Mm.
He's got that edge to him.
If that's what you want to call it.
We want to pick. I just feel like this guy's not going to be here on the next go round. Why not? Just go with the best guy at the position. Give me Will Smith.
Oh,
Man.
You could
I
have
was
taken.
going to get jiggy with it and get him.
So here's a fun topic. What do you guys think of the Juan Soto offer? 13 years, $350 million.
Low.
Yeah,
Well,
it was low.
Bargain. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Classic
a good
Nats.
deal.
It's not a great deal for him. It's a great deal for them.
Which is
Now the-
funny to say at 350, but with that
Yeah.
dude,
Yep.
But the Braves got like great deals on their young players with Acuna and Albies. So I don't know if maybe like the Nationals were thinking they were going to go that route.
The
And try and
thing
get
with
them
that
early.
is, though, they got Acuna on that deal when he was like 19 or 20.
Yeah.
that was
He
really
was
early.
12. Yeah.
Like,
He was 12.
honestly, it would have been a low ball deal for Soto at 21.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
especially with the role he played in the World Series run.
Oh, yeah.
Like immediately, it's like this dude.
I'm
is-
sorry, Brad. Do you care to repeat that? The what? Just so the Philly
World
fans
Series
can
run.
hear it.
The
The what?
you heard
10
me.
seconds, Denise. Ooh,
But
nice.
Solid pick.
no, I think they did try to do Acuna him though. Tried to dangle that money out there in front of him, try to get him to take it, but no, he was.
Ooh, Cronin.
He knows what he's
He made
worth.
the right move.
Damn. Now I'm taking the best person at the position. I'm taking JT Realmuto.
I'd take Adley Rutschman.
Oh, I'm on the clock. All right, so I'm gonna take a guy here.
Is the market suddenly hot for catchers all of a sudden?
I already got the best catcher, so you guys can keep scraping tier
Did I
2.
trade
and
Will
3.
Smith? Did I trade him already?
I'm gonna take a rebound. Take a rebound here. My guy's already on the big league roster, Brad.
I know, and he could be comeback player of the year. Let's be honest, that's a real possibility. Even
Kyle
though I
Lewis.
think Trey Mancini deserves to win that every year, but Kyle Lewis
Honestly.
could get it this year.
Agreed.
Let's just catch everybody up listening. We've got Will Smith was selected, Randy Rosarina selected, Jake Cronenworth, JT Realmuto, and Kyle Lewis, the last ones.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi died again when I selected
Oh,
a
Lewis.
Rosarina. I like him.
Mm.
You know what? And
That's actually who I was deciding.
That was an
I
excellent
really got a
pick.
good
Yeah.
feeling about him, and I really like him.
Yeah,
Poor guy's got to play in Tampa, though.
It could have
Wait,
been worse. You could have picked a Yankee.
Valid.
he's relentless with it.
He is. I love it.
It's all right, Brig. There's only one thing I can't stand more than the Yankees.
What?
The
The
Astros?
Phillies.
I knew where he was going with this, like 5 minutes before he even said it.
5 whole minutes.
And after having one listen to John's podcast this week, I was like, oh yeah, he really hates the Phillies, doesn't he? Like, he really hates the Phillies.
Austin Riley.
The only thing that's even close is like my distaste for Bryce Harper. So
Jason, they're still salty about how we used to come and overrun their stadium when they were a new team. Philly fans would come in droves into DC. Sorry.
we'll see. Now they can come in droves and look at that banner from 19.
What about the 2 last place finishers in 20 and 21?
They still got the
More
ring, man.
relevant than what, a World Series in 2008?
Yep.
You know what, man? I would take a World Series win in a decade of being terrible, to be honest with you. I would take a World Series appearance. And
Yeah, I'd
All
go
right.
for that right now.
I'm
See,
going to
Brad,
round
all I
out
have
my
right now-
outfield with Giancarlo Stanton and Jesse Winker.
Giancarlo who?
What did I
That's
say?
The worst choice ever.
maybe
It
he
is.
doesn't have to set foot in the outfield anymore.
Let's hope
Never,
not.
ever, not in any field does he have to play outfield anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Instead, he
It's
can
so
just go
bad.
strike out and sit down.
He's so bad. I hate that guy.
Also, ESPN needs to catch up. Jesse Winker does not play for the Reds anymore.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Oh, yeah.
It's true.
All right, I am
He's
taking
in a crowded
Brandon
outfield.
Lowe.
He might be in a crowded outfield, but he's not in a crowded DH position.
Depends on which approach you take, though, Jewel.
Oh, don't even start talking about little LT.
I'm just saying, man. Like, You've got 4 outfielders ready to go. Now that's 5 with Winker. You've got Winker, Haniger, Kalu, J-Rod, and Kellenic. That's 5 guys, and you can put one of those guys at the DH and not miss out anything. I don't know, man. I was a little confused at picking up another outfielder.
They wanted to pick someone up for left field.
Brig,
Yeah,
are we talking about minor leaguers?
We have to.
I feel like every time Brad and Jules start talking, I swear I think we're talking about minor leaguers.
That's exactly what it is. Why do you think?
Because they're stuck up in the Pacific Northwest.
This is accurate.
Because this is the problem. Is that baseball markets regionally. They don't market nationally. They've got talent up there in Seattle, but you don't know about them on the East Coast because Rob Manfred's like, no. You stay in your corner.
Yeah.
Play baseball up there and let the East Coast play baseball. That's why
Can we talk about how awful Fox treats baseball?
And ESPN treats baseball?
I would kill for
ESPN. Yeah.
I would kill for MLB to go back to NBC and have the game of the week there, where they would treat it like it's actually something that matters instead of throwing it on their second tier freaking cable channel.
Wait, is Joe Buck gonna not do baseball on Fox either anymore?
He's done.
No,
He's with
ESPN.
ESPN. God, thank us.
Now. Oh.
That Apple deal is going to be pretty cool, though. The Friday night doubleheaders.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
That should
that'll
be
be
good.
good. It'll help with the blackouts, but I don't know. They just need to get rid of blackouts altogether. I feel like that's a major issue.
Yeah.
Blackouts are a huge problem.
It's like what Zip said when he was on our show. He's like, I'm trying to put money in Rob Manfred's pocket.
Yeah,
He's like,
I'm
no.
trying to give you the money. Like, I'm too old to pirate stuff anymore. Now it just makes my computer crash. I don't know how to do it anymore. You know, the game changed at the time that I quit doing it.
Okay, couple of updates for everybody. Not another fantasy podcast or fantasy something selected Brandon Lau. Jose Barrios went to the Chupacabras. Cattell Marte goes to Springfield Nuclear Power something or others. And I just selected Ty France.
The best first baseman in the American League West.
Just needed another utility guy.
Kind of got to narrow that one down, Brad, to make sure it's specific.
And I'm going to jump back on the catcher bus and take my boy Wilson.
Nice. That's solid.
Too many L's in his name.
It took me a long time to remember to put 2 L's in his name. And now I get angry when Cubs fans don't put 2 L's in his name.
Denise is an equal opportunity ire slinger.
That's why we love her.
That's right.
I need a third baseman.
My internet hates me. I keep cutting out.
Briggs hates him too.
Yeah, it does.
Man. All right.
Regularly.
Let's go with Luis Robert.
Yes. Okay. All right. I need a third baseman.
Brad sounded way too excited for your pick, John.
Well, I was a little worried. He's going to take my guy, Matt Chapman. And then I'm going to go with a catcher here. And I will pick. Where did he go? What happened? I should have put him in my queue. That would have been the better way to go, I think.
That would have been amateur, Brad.
Oh, that's because somebody picked him already. What the crap? How did I miss that?
Well, who are you going to take?
Who are you looking for?
I was going to pick Salvador Perez. I don't know.
Oh, I picked him a long
You went a couple
time
of
ago.
rounds ago.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'll pick Travis d'Arnaud.
All right. And let's just go ahead and finish out the infield with Mr. Adam Frazier.
Nice.
Solid pick.
Yeah.
Solid pick. All right. Under fire. Denise is up.
Yep.
They haven't
I'm
even
gonna
updated
round
Nelson
out-
Cruz yet.
I'm going to round out my outfield here. Man, I'm tossed between 2 of them.
What's the over and under? Brig ends up with Gary Sanchez as his catcher.
I'm gonna take that at minus 3,000 there, Jason.
I'm gonna go.
Good
with
chance.
Some,
Good chance.
Took some Whit Merrifield.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna round out with a guy who can play DH and third base. He's going to be on the field a lot this season in almost every way you look at it, barring some tragedy. And I'm going to go with the Rain Man himself, Josh Donaldson.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, based in all.
What?
I'm going with the guy who, fingers crossed, can be healthy because the Twins just gave him a huge contract this offseason. I'm going to go with Byron Buxton.
Oh,
nice.
Solid pick.
It's actually a value contract. That was like a 7-year, $100 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm on the clock, and this guy's been sitting there for a very long time. I'm just going to use him as depth at this point because none of you guys want him. I barely want him because of the team he plays for. But he's a good player. So I'm going to take Bregman.
I'm getting ahead.
Nice.
He fell.
I was wondering why he hadn't moved yet. I was like, is he injured or something? But
well, he's got day-to-day next to his name.
Yeah, he's day-to-day. Yeah.
Yeah, he's day-to-day the first week of spring training. So.
But so does Fernando Tatis. He had day-to-day, but we know he's going to be out for a while. So
Yep.
Oh, that reminds me. I should probably take another. I need a shortstop.
All right, I'm taking JD Martinez.
JD Martinez? Are you kidding me? He's He's fantastic. I don't care what anybody says.
I'm going to take Joe Musgrove.
Musgrove.
And let's
Solid
see.
pick.
Oh, just had to watch my French.
Little Franglish.
Yeah, a little Franglish.
And as much as I hate the Dodgers, well, do I want to do? Yeah, what the hell? I'm going to take Justin Turner.
Mr. COVID-19 himself.
Yeah, I almost took him, but I'm still offended at the COVID-19 thing.
Yeah.
The COVID celebration he had?
Yeah.
What an
Come
idiot.
on.
How
Have
dare
some
he?
integrity.
I'm going to go with Tyler Stephenson as my catcher.
Oh, man. I don't even know who that is.
Sorry.
We're starting to get to that part of the draft where it's like, well, this guy's got a silly name. I bet he's good at baseball. You know?
Is it Stephenson or Stevenson?
I thought it was Stevenson.
It looks
It's
like
Stevenson.
Stephenson. It's Stevenson?
No, it's
Really?
Stevenson. Yeah.
It's spelled Stephenson. That looks.
And I'm really going to play with some fire here for the shortstop position.
Go talk to Steve Curry, Jason.
I'm really going to play with some fire
Steph
for the
Curry?
shortstop
Yeah.
position and take Trevor Story.
Trevor Story.
I can't believe he was.
Crazy?
Yes.
Yes. He says yes.
Yes.
That's
My
great.
shortstops now, Fernando Tatis Jr. and Trevor Story.
That's
Need
awesome.
to. I'm going to show out my pitching. I'm going to go with Frankie Montes, whatever.
Yeah, there's a lot of pitchers still out there.
That's good because I have one.
You have one pitcher?
One?
One.
How do you only have
Wow.
one pitcher?
Wow.
Because I only drafted one.
Oh, there you go.
That would be an answer.
Thank you. I appreciate
He's too busy drafting all the catchers.
I only drafted one of those. I'm too busy drafting guys who are injured or don't have a team.
Rigor mortis.
Oh, I'm here. I am going to go with a pitcher.
Don't take the
Again.
guy I'm taking.
I'm going to go with a guy that I used to think was just terrible with a 23 ERA that somehow figured it all out and is now fabulous. Nathan Eovaldi. I'm like, what happened?
He
If you
figured it
can't be
all
good
out.
in pinstripes, you can be good on my fantasy team.
Let's see. How do right-handers hit in Nationals Park, John?
I'm sorry, what is it?
How do right-handers hit in Nationals Park? Is it pretty friendly, or
Well,
is
with
it
the pitching
lefty?
staff we're going to be bringing out this year, it's
No, I
not
mean
really going to
like
matter.
Nationals players, like batting. How do right-handers hit in that ballpark?
Oh, well.
Okay, thank you. Solidified.
I was
my
going to
next
say
pick.
they usually stand in the box, on the left-hand side.
Anybody's going to hit well in National Park,
They
though,
have a
this year.
stick in their hand. Kind of spread their legs a little bit,
I'm going to shore up some more pitching here.
Hard-hitting analysis by Brig.
Hard hitting. Nice.
You saw
I
what I
didn't
did
get
there.
that far.
I truly believe with the staff we're going to bring out, Brig could take his Babe Ruth bat and maybe send one out.
Oh, the one he showed off on NASPOD.
Yeah.
When he was all salty at all of us for talking bad about Babe.
That's right.
Denise, that's who I was gonna pick.
Let's
I just took the
round
guy
out-
that has about 16 different pitches. I took Mr. Yu Darvish.
Oh, nice.
Go ahead and round out the outfield with Teoscar Hernandez.
All right, very good. So the reason I was asking John about right-handers is because I got Mr. Nelson Cruz, and I'll get some depth of my pitching with Sean Manaea.
I was tossed between him and Darvish.
How in the world?
He's pretty nasty.
How am
Pretty
I?
nasty.
How am I going to justify taking a Nat now? Like Nelson Cruz was my justification for taking a national, and you just ruined that, Brig. I'm sorry, Brad.
Yeah. Whoa.
What's he
Easy.
putting that hate
Not
on
picking
him?
sides. Not picking sides.
Oh, let's go ahead and take a day-to-day guy. Let's take Luis Castillo.
No.
Anytime I see Harrisburg Charlie's on the right side there, where it says like who was picked, I keep thinking that it's somebody from Pittsburgh, just because I see Berg first. I'm like, somebody
It'd
took
have
another
an H if it
pirate.
was
Oh no,
Pittsburgh.
Brad, you take that back.
I will not.
You shan't.
You know, the Pirates field is beautiful,
Mhm.
but the team they put on the field is normally not. So
You're right. You're right. And you know what's funny? So I was telling Jewel or Brig about this, that last year, that whole fiasco with Javi Baez and the Pirates,
Yeah.
that two of the guys who were involved in that play, one was Tyler Anderson. He was pitching, got traded to the Mariners later. And the other one who got thrown behind like a receiver, was Adam Frazier, also now a Mariner. So I thought that was pretty neat. Mariners have
Pretty
ties
neat.
to that.
That's pretty
And the guy
neat.
that screwed up the whole play left the MLB and went to go play in Japan.
Korea, not even Japan. He's in Korea.
Oh, it was
Wait,
Korea.
who is that again?
We've
have
all
to go
forgotten.
back.
No.
I can't remember his name. But literally, Javi just ended the guy's career.
He did. He truly did end his career.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even know I was on the clock.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, how did I end up with a White Sox?
Oh,
Auto pick. That's the only way.
oh draft.
Speaking
I
of
didn't
White
even know
Sox
I was
players, speaking of White Sox players, I got to finally get a catcher in here, and I'm going to go with Yasmani Grandal.
Should I change the stats so that you lose a point for a pass ball?
You know what, though? Dylan Cease is not a bad
Yeah,
pickup.
so with the catcher, the only points the catcher is it only like the only value he has is the offense he produces, or is there anything else a catcher?
I think
can do?
I think caught stealing is one of the ones in there.
Okay.
I don't think you lose points for wild pitches or pass balls or anything like that. But I think that if they get somebody stealing, I think that you do get a point if I remember right.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to go with a bounce back candidate here. I'm hoping at least that he gives them some value. I'm going to go with Anthony Rendon.
There you go.
I have a take on Anthony Rendon if anybody's ready.
No, go ahead.
I feel like we saw the best of him in Washington. Anybody else?
Same.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Right
Yep.
here.
Okay, yeah.
And
I'm
he
glad
was
I'm not
great.
the one who feels that way. Oh, he flashes of brilliance.
Totally.
And then with the next pick, the new ace of the San Francisco Giants, Carlos Rodon,
That's
Very
who I
cool.
wanted, and I couldn't find him in time.
who will do extremely well with that Giants pitching coaching.
Yeah, I thought they were going to fall right off the Giants. Like, 1 year wonder. I don't know, though.
I don't think so. Not with the expanded playoffs.
I don't think they'll win 106, 107 games again.
All right, I
That's
took
a
Max
lot.
Muncy,
Nice.
My condolences.
filling up the bench.
Right off the bench. Where he'll
Filling
stay.
up the bench. Filling
No,
up
Well,
the
I hate
that's
to
the thing.
be a homer, but I really don't know very much about these other catchers, so I'm just going to go with Martin Maldonado, the one I know is a safe middle of the road bet, so I'm going to go with him.
Always good.
And then earlier I said I was going to get jiggy with it, and then somebody else got Will Smith. Well, I'm taking Will Smith, the pitcher for Atlanta, so I am going to get jiggy with it.
Yeah.
Back to our previous conversation was Will Craig, whose career Hobby Baez ended that day. First baseman
Yes.
Will Craig.
There you go.
Oh,
I
All
believe
right,
he
I'm
went
taking
play with the
Lance
Hanwha
last.
Eagles in the KBO.
God, I don't even know what should you stock up on in your bench? Pitchers, like
And I'm going to take a little bit of different approach than everyone else in the draft when it comes to pitching. Everyone else has gotten starters and just starters. I'm going to take a guy who might be out there 3-4 times a week. Give me some easy strikeouts. And he's bound to play in plenty of close games because his team outside of 2 players is absolute garbage. And his pitching staff is garbage. Raisel Iglesias.
If you think about it, though, Joel, if he pitches 5 innings a week, that's just like a starting pitcher.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
That's
yeah.
exactly right.
The Angels would have to be in that situation, though, 5 times a week. So
Yeah, I don't see him as an inning eater, so I don't know how much time he's going to get. Oh, the Kiwoom Heroes is where Will Craig went in the KBO. Is that the hat you're wearing, Brig? Or is that
No, this is the
Doosan Bears?
Doosan Bears.
That's right. I've got my NC Dinos hat today.
Nice.
It goes well with my Baseball Together jersey.
Oh man.
All right, we only have a couple picks left. Let's go World Series picks real quick. Who's everybody have?
I
Start with
haven't
Jewel.
even done mine yet, but honestly, coming out of the AL, I can really see Toronto. And out of the NL, I hate it, but probably the Dodgers again.
Jason, who you got?
I'm not even thinking that far ahead right now.
That's right. You didn't think there was going to be a season until this week, huh?
I think most of us didn't think there was going to be a season, so
I knew there would be. Come on.
Brad was like
Anybody
the beacon of
else?
light in our chat.
He really was.
Watch your mouth. You watch your mouth. There will
It's
be.
gonna
a season.
happen, guys.
Gonna
I know it's gonna
manifest.
happen.
Manifesting.
Guys, it's gonna happen. Gosh,
I'm gonna pick Hunter Renfroe really quick.
why?
Oh, y'all are being crazy.
Why?
just love why.
Why not?
There's Eloy Jimenez.
He's there though.
Like, do you know baseball?
Oh my goodness.
Is it because you're a Yankees fan?
My
I think-
headphones died, and I had to do something.
I think the
Savage.
Toronto pick is a solid pick, and I would say don't sleep on Atlanta because that team's really good.
Did you know that Matt Olson had a better statistical season than Freddie Freeman did last year?
We did know that. We talked
Yeah.
about that at one point. Yep. Yeah, so somewhat of an upgrade. It's interesting that was pointed out, but yeah. I can see Atlanta coming out of the National League. That pitching with Acuna back. For sure.
I mean, think about it. They get Ozuna back too.
Mm-hmm. Gosh,
Yeah, Marcelo Ozuna coming back is the biggest deal ever
I mean, for a
for
DH,
Atlanta. Yeah, it's going to be great though. He's going to produce all the time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shoot him up.
and he
All right.
doesn't have to play the outfield at all, which is even win-win.
Yeah,
It is.
it's a win-win.
I got
trade.
Eloy Jimenez. And for my next pick, let's go with Dansby Swanson.
Going back a couple of picks, I took Jorge Polanco.
Then there was Javier Baez, picked by Harrisburg, Eloy Jimenez, and Dansby Swanson, picked by Brad.
The Manitoba Man Clowns.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. I like to alliterate my team names. Like a few years ago, I think one of my favorite ones was the Nacogdoches Nature Walkers. It was one of my favorite team names I've ever had. Who's on the clock? John?
Yep.
Getting there?
Yeah.
It's getting slim.
Mm-hmm. Why do you think I went with Hunter Renfroe?
Because you didn't see Eloy Jimenez?
Because Eloy Jimenez has been injured every year for like the last 10 years.
Okay,
Yep.
well, Austin Meadows
Man,
would
I
have
did
been there.
not want to take this guy.
Hunter Renfroe's going to get reps every single day.
Yeah, not good reps.
You know what?
Points are points, Jewel. Points are points.
Austin Meadows.
Solid.
It's a great pick.
Yeah, that was going to be my next one.
Another talent wasting away in Tampa.
Yep.
True.
Okay, why do we think talent's wasting away in Tampa when they keep being like
That's true.
super competitive?
Mm-hmm.
Like they're so
They're not-
competitive and they're so good.
But Jewel,
They're not built to win at all.
They're not.
You got to
Yeah.
spend money.
Yeah, but Kevin
You need a
Cash
fan
just does
base.
something right.
Yeah.
Yeah, fan
You do need
base
a
is a
fan
big
base.
deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. If a tree falls in a forest and nobody's around, it still make a noise. If
Well,
the team
they
in
could have
Tampa
had
wins
a
the World Series and nobody's there to see it. Did it happen?
they could have had a fan base if Brady didn't unretire.
Back
then
to
Brady
baseball.
They don't have a fan base because everybody who lives in the Tampa area moved down there from New York and they're already Yankees fans.
Yeah.
That's why the Yankees spring training facility is like across the street from the Trop.
It's exactly across the street.
More reasons for them to become the Expos and move to Montreal.
Yeah. That's exactly right.
I'm going to fill in my bench a little bit. I'm going to take my boy Rizzo for Shizzo.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
And I mean, who out of us, throwing allegiance aside, wouldn't buy one of those sweet Expos hats if they came back? Because I know I would.
Oh, yeah.
100%,
I would.
100%.
Yeah. I have one of the old ones.
I'll be honest, I wouldn't buy the hat.
I'm gonna sound terrible.
I have no
hate-
interest
I
in
hate
that
those
hat.
hats.
For real.
And
Yeah,
I
man.
also am going to decide to take a guardian of the Chupacabras. I guess he would be a guardian of the galaxy since Star Wars and stuff.
You watch your mouth. That is not the same.
Okay, but it's like, okay. Taking Franmil Reyes.
How about when it's your turn?
It was my turn. What? I can't
It's
read.
not your turn yet.
I was setting you
Do
guys
you
up.
even know fantasy baseball?
You were just setting him up for that, wasn't you, Brig?
I just said, everybody, hold on. Just wait. Just shh. And I'm going to let it run all the way down because I could auto draft this guy. What do I care? I don't even know fantasy baseball.
It would look like the rest of your team.
Yeah. Oh, okay. No, I'm going to go with that was solid. I'm going to go with Drew Rasmussen.
I thought you were going to go with Gleyber Torres.
No. Then it would look like a fantasy baseball draft or an auto draft.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm gonna go with Jonathan India. You know, rookie of
Solid.
the year last year. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great pick.
Mhm.
All right, now I'm taking Franmil Reyes, okay?
Okay.
My gosh, I have to wait so long. I have my next guy in line. He's going to go. I know it. Somebody's going to pick him.
Who is he?
I'm not telling you. Nice try.
I was hoping to get you like
That's like that Christmas thing. Oh, I went and bought some Christmas presents. Oh, yeah, what'd you get? I'm not telling you.
I thought I was on the clock.
Who's that?
Last,
Jason?
Last round
Jason,
coming
yeah.
up.
Yep. We've already gotten our catchers, so a little more
There's one
difficult.
guy I'm really surprised he is still out there. And I'd take him if I wasn't stacked at this position already.
I'm going to take Charlie Morton just on my bench, have him there when he's ready.
Not a bad pick.
Yeah, it's not bad.
All right. I am going to take Edwin Diaz.
Mm.
And this is my final pick. I kind of want to just take Verlander, but that's just not. I don't have a lot of warm and fuzzies.
No homer picks.
I
Yeah,
can't stand him.
I'm not. Yeah, maybe I am going to just do another homer pick though.
Do a homer pick.
Why not? Ryan Presley. What the hell? Heck, excuse me.
We made it so far.
If it's within the rules, what is it? What is it, Jason? What are the rules? What are those rules again? I can't think off the top of my head.
It's the comedian George Carlin.
The Carlin rules. Yeah, if it's within
Yeah.
the Carlin rules.
As long as it's not one of the 7.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah. Oh, that's why Jason didn't know. He's thinking very hard about his next pick.
He's 58 seconds worth of thinking very hard right now.
I thought he already picked somebody.
I'm going to take Tommy Edman from my bench.
Tommy Edman.
And I think
And
I'm
I'm
going to take a picture here, and I'm going to go with the. Oh no, maybe not. I'm going to take a homer pick, Logan Gilbert.
Not a bad pick though.
I almost took Kershaw, but then I saw Gilbert, and I'm like, I'm going to go Gilbert.
Yeah, I think it's a good pick. Nuclear power.
Yep.
You guys need to do a whole episode on the Simpsons.
They
softball
do.
team episode.
Yeah.
Just dedicate a whole episode to it. Put it in the bank because there's more stories that you can shake a stick at on that one.
Ozzie Smith kills me when he's going into that infinite loop.
yeah. I'm going to
that's
go with
great.
Michael Brantley. You know,
Nice.
Is your logo a pretzel, Brig?
Yeah, soft pretzel. Thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
Like rigor, like.
But if
why
it's
a
rigor
pretzel?
mortis, wouldn't it be a hard pretzel?
I was
No,
going to say,
that's
did you
the-
Wouldn't it be like
that's
a
the
straight
fun.
soft
pretzel?
or a hard pretzel?
It'd be a pretzel
soft pretzel
rod.
because that's the 6th inning snack.
It's the 4th inning snack.
You're right.
Yes,
Pardon me.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
That's my favorite 4th inning snack. Okay. I don't know.
We know.
At this point, I don't care. I'm just kidding.
You cared?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Here comes Gary Sanchez.
Please.
Do it, Brig. Do it.
Oh my
Favorite
gosh.
player.
Please do it.
Favorite player,
Oh
Brig.
my gosh.
And
Do it for
my
the
favorite
people.
player as well.
Brig,
For the
don't do
people,
it.
Brig.
Are you gonna run this all the way down?
Yeah,
Run it all the
I
way-
am. I'm going to run it all the way down.
Oh,
Why
my
not,
goodness.
Brad? Is the suspense killing you or what?
Yes, it is.
We're ready for
With
you
our
to take Gary
final
Sanchez.
draft of the 2020 fantasy baseball season, we select Gary Sanchez.
Yeah.
I
For the
just threw up
people.
in my mouth.
I think Brig just won the championship.
That's awesome.
Take it
Brig
home
just
for
got the
team.
people's vote.
Yep,
The people's
he
vote.
did.
I can't wait to see the grades after this.
Oh,
F's across the board.
I wanted to get
Move
Joe
him to my
Kelly,
DH.
but
What do I care?
I'm surprised you didn't get Joe
I
Kelly.
was
know
I
he's
was
your
very
favorite player.
tempted to get him. I was it. Yeah, I just he's day to day, and I just hate him. So
Doesn't he live day to day though?
I literally have a guy who is on the injured list. And a guy
3
who's not
months.
even signed to a team to play shortstop.
Denise, you got 35 seconds.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'm gonna go with my final outfielder. I'm gonna hope I'm really surprised he hasn't signed yet, but I'm gonna take Eddie Rosario.
Yeah.
It's a good pick.
The stupid
I
thing
like
kept
that.
trying to tell me to pick Eddie Rosario. I was like, I know this better than you, you dumb thing. Editing. It's hard.
John's up for his last pick.
You know, I'm gonna hate myself for this.
All
Welcome
good
to the
picks start
party.
like that.
Famous last words.
It's a great feeling, really, in the end.
Well, it's like I'm sitting here looking at this dumpster
I bet
fire.
it's a
of
Philly.
Nats
I bet it's a
players,
Philly.
and I can't decide which dumpster fire I want to jump into.
This is literally how I sounded before I picked Matt Stafford this year in fantasy football.
If this guy plays anything like Stafford, oh. All right.
Just
The
close your eyes and click the button.
2019 World Series MVP, Mr. Steven Strasburg.
Gotta have his
Ooh.
Nat.
I think I just threw up in my mouth for you.
All right. For the last pick of the 2022 Baseball Together
He's
Fantasy
Mr.
Baseball
Irrelevant.
Draft, Mr. Irrelevant today is going to be a utility player with, I got to go local. Got to go with somebody from Arizona. He was an all-star last year. Mr. Josh Rojas. Needed to add some utility depth. So, well, anyway, thanks, guys, for joining us. That was a lot of fun. I had a good time with that. Thanks for hanging in there and listening to everything to our listeners. Really appreciate it. We're going to give weekly updates on the fantasy league, how everything is going, who's in the lead, who's at the bottom, and everything in between, in the middle, whatever. But baseball family, thanks again for joining us. Don't forget to hop on the shop, like, subscribe, rate, review, jump in the mailbag, send us an email, everything, you know the drill. All the links are down in the description, and we will catch you next week.